Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to create this simple everyday glam. In today's video I'm really not going to talk that much because it's really simple and straight to the point, but we're starting out with the brows using the same pencil I use in all of my videos, the Morphe brow pencil in the shade Juvia, and I'm just outlining the natural shape of the brow and then filling them in. And here you can tell that my client has a little swelling on her eye, and it is a Stye and it's in the process of going down. She said it didn't hurt or anything, and I do make sure that I sanitize and clean all of my utensils, products, everything that I use in between each client using alcohol. So it's not a problem there. I always make sure I disinfect, sanitize, and all that in between each client. So that's nothing that anyone has to worry about. I'm just going in and cleaning up the eyebrows. I went in with the Suede Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch and mixed in a little bit of warm beige. And now I'm taking a Morphe buffing brush and just buffing it out that concealer, and I'm making sure that I'm really being really gentle around the swelling on her eye. And now I'm spraying some Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless finish spray onto her face and dapping it in with the beauty sponge. And now I'm taking a Tarte smooth, I think it's like the Poreless smoothing primer or something like that. I picked it up from Sephora and I actually really like it, and I'm just putting that all over her face, make sure I evenly apply it. And I'm going in with the Nars Foundation in the shade Tahoe, and then I did mix a little bit of, I think it's makeup, I can't pronounce it, but I will put it all down below in the description box. So I just mixed those two shades together and blended it all over her face. And this video is a little shorter than all of my other videos just because it's really simple, straight to the point. You're not using a lot of eyeshadow, like it's really simple. So that's why it's so short, because this beat literally takes me about 30 minutes to complete, like on an everyday basis without recording anything. So yeah. And now we're going in with the Born This Way Too Faced concealer. I mixed together the Butterscotch and the warm beige, and I'm just applying it under her eyes, above her lip, her chin, forehead, and a little bit down the bridge of her nose. For contour, I'm going in with the black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, and I'm just applying that to the perimeter of her face. And now I'm just going in and blending out all of the concealer with the Real Technique setting brush. And then for the contour areas, I went in with the Instapop cheek brush and blended out the contour. The powder I'm using to set is the Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just applying that to all of the places that I applied the concealer. Now I'm just going in with some of that excess concealer that was left off the back of my hand, and I'm just tapping it onto the lid and buffing it out with that same Morphe brush to create a blank canvas for the eyeshadow shade that we're going to apply. Then I went in with some more translucent powder from Mercier before we go in with the shadow. Now I'm going in with the Juvia's Paste Bronzer Duo palette in the shade Tan, and I'm going in with both of those shades. I'm just mixing them both and then just bronzing up her face. And I'm going to go in with that same bronzer as the eyeshadow as well. So You really don't need an eyeshadow palette for this look. Just use the same bronzer that you use to bronze up your face. Now moving on to the eyeshadow, you see that I'm dipping into that same Juvia's Place Bronzer Duo palette, and I'm just dipping into both of those shades, mixing them both together, and just tapping them onto the lid, smoking them out, and I'm bringing it up into the beginning of the brow. And we're going to do that on both eyes. And by the end of this makeup look, you won't even be able to tell that she had a little swelling on her eyes. It's like not as noticeable. Like right here, you really can't tell. But at the end, you're really not going to be able to tell. Okay, now moving on to the lips, I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso, and then for the actual lip gloss, I'm going in with a lip gloss from my upcoming cosmetic line that will be releasing soon. It's like a pretty nude shade that I put in the center. Then I'm topping it with the clear gloss also from my cosmetic line that I will be coming out with.